Well, hello, it's me again. Oh, huh. Okay, so today, this video is dedicated for the intrusive thoughts. And yes, my intent of filming this video is that on a daily basis, I do hear a lot of intrusive thoughts from other people's mouths because people speak what they hear in their mind and not knowingly say it out in daily lives. And so that's how I hear the intrusive thoughts from people around me. And I've written down 5 phrases of intrusive thoughts that I quite often that I would hear from people. Even if it's like strangers on the bus or even in public. Okay, so see if you actually hit any of one of this, like if you have ever come across people saying this, or you have actually had this in your mind sometimes, let me know in the comments if you do have these experiences, okay, be it within yourself or with other people. And so through this video, I would love to talk to these thoughts, okay? But this is how I usually talk to myself. And so I find it quite interesting and funny that what if I talk to these thoughts? And yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Okay, and so I don't know how I'm gonna express it, but let's go with the flow. And so here is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna there are timestamps, of course, you can check. So I would label it as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 5 phrases. And so I would speak it and I would talk to it. Okay, so let's start. The first one is, quote unquote, okay, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. So usually if it's in the mind, then there would be, quote unquote, you can't do this, you are not good enough. And then that's how people would say it, like to other people that, no, I can't do this, I'm not good enough. They would actually choose her over me because see, she has this qualification and she has a better relationship with the boss and she has so many other colleagues like talking to her. She's prettier. She knows how to talk much better than I do. So no, I don't think I can do this. I'm not good enough. All right, let's talk. Let's talk to this thought. Let's talk. Okay. Why are you? I'm going to talk to the person, okay? I'm not going to talk to the thought. So because the person is the one receiving the thought, and so I'm going to talk to the person, and so the person would know how to correct the thought. So we're correcting the thought together. Okay? Why do you think you can't do this? Like I said, I'm her friend or his friend, okay? For whoever is saying this. Why do you think you can't do this? Why do you think you're not good enough? Who told you that? Who told you that? No, it's not because people say or you think people think you are not good enough or you can't do this. That's why you can't do it. It's because you think you can't do it. You don't have to listen to anybody. You don't have to listen to whoever that comes across your mind. You can do it. And not because I say you can do it, it's because you can. Okay? You can do it and you can do it. And usually people would be like, no, I have this problem when I encounter presentations. I can't fully express myself. Then you learn about how to express yourself more efficiently and, what is that word? Eloquently in front of people during any presentation. You can practice it. You can practice it in front of the mirror. You can practice it with certain techniques, right? You're going to get better with practices. Why are you saying you can't? You can't now doesn't mean that you can't later after you practice it, right? It's all about putting certain dedication to learn about certain techniques. Did you know how to talk when you first born here? Like you come to this planet, this earth? No, you learn to talk. Did you know how to write? No, you learned to write. So if you did not know, or you do not know at this point, how to make a good presentation, even if it's in front of people, or even to a stranger in the street, meaning introducing yourself, you can learn. It's the same as writing. It's the same as speaking, talking. No, it's the same as talking, and so is speaking, which is presenting, right? It's just a skill set. You just need to hone it. It doesn't mean that you can't do it. But you think you can't do it because you're not good enough. Now, let's tackle this one. Why do you think that you're not good enough? No, really. Why do you think you're not good enough? Who told you that? Because you think so? Why would you think so, though? But I don't see that you're not good enough. I think you're very good and very, very enough. Meaning you're good enough, okay? Like, why? Why do you think you're not good enough? Because is there like a voice in your head telling you so? Or you think that people are not going to like you? And usually people would say, I don't know. They would say, I don't know, but I just don't feel confident. I don't feel comfortable when I do it. Okay, if you don't feel comfortable, then that might not be something that, say, certain people, they are just not good at presenting in front of a bunch of people. Okay? Yes, that is true. It is actually true that you can hone this skill if you actually do want to present in front of a group of people, and you actually do want to. It's just you haven't had the hacks to do it yet. Then it's all about learning, right? That's what we talked about just now. You just need to go learn the techniques and practice it. You're gonna get better at it. It's like a foolproof thing. You absolutely gonna get better at it. And it's not about comparing yourself to other people. It's just about your own progress. You don't have to compare yourself to anyone else regarding your own progress. It's your own journey, your own learning journey, okay? It's yours. And it's fun. Okay? So no comparison, no competition here. And then, however, there are certain people that they just actually don't like presenting, like giving a presentation in front of people. They just don't like it. Okay? They don't like it. Maybe it's because it's not something that they work best at or work best with. They could be very good, however, with delivering or presenting in a passive way, such as drawing, writing, and not presenting like verbally in front of people. Then what does it mean? It does not mean that you're not good enough. It simply means that you are not this type of people that actually have this inner flame in that they actually want to present in front of people. Instead of presenting in front of the public, they like to present to the public through a passive medium, such as drawing, publishing, books, writing books, right? So what does it mean? It does not mean that you are not good enough just because you are not able to do what other people are able to do. And they seem to be so much better than you just because of this skill set. So it does not mean that you're not good enough because of this. If you think you're not good enough just by anchoring, so your anchor of seeing yourself as not good enough, what I'm trying to say is from this presentation skill, for example. And that's how you derive your understanding of I am not good enough. From there, the presentation skills. Then this is an illusion. This is not true. However, if you see it as the truth, then yes, you manifest in saying, I can't do this. I'm not good enough. Okay? So you're not. You are good enough and you can do this. But it depends on if you actually innately have this passion to present in front of the public. If it's not something that you very passionate about, or you're just like, I'm okay with it, then yes, you can hone your skill with that. But in any way, shape, or form, it does not mean that you're not good enough just because you are not seemingly better or worse than the other person next to you based on the skill set. Okay, so it's not about other people, it's about your own learning journey. Ding! A round of applause. I'm giving myself a round of applause. Okay, anyways, so now let's go to the second one. The second one is, this one I actually quite often I do hear from people that did not do very well in school, like education wise, okay, like academia, okay. Usually people who wish that they would have done better at school, but they did not, okay, like after they grow up, okay. It's kind of like a regretful thing for them, and they would usually feel very sad about it, and they feel very inferior. This phrase is usually what I would hear from people like that. They have considerably lower education, okay? But let's dive into it. So this second phrase is, quote unquote, I am stupid. I am not good at school. Okay, I'm not good in school, I'm not good at school. So usually that's what they would have in their mind. That is, you are stupid, you're not good in school, you're not good at learning. That's usually what people would hear in their mind, and that's how they would say it out. Unknowingly, they would not know. They would usually think that they actually are not, like they are stupid. Even if they wouldn't say it out loud, but I actually do hear some people around me, they would actually say this out loud. Like, oh, I'm very stupid, I can't do it, I can't learn this, I'm not good at school. Like, I have a very low education, like something like this. So let's go, okay? Like I said, I'm going to talk to these people, okay, who say this. I'm stupid, I'm not good at school. Why? Why do you think you're not good in school means you're stupid? But like, how is there an equal sign here that because you're not good in school equals you're stupid? Like, why? Okay, let's see this equation first. Like, how did you come up with this? See, you're good at math. Looks like I'm just like, yeah. Okay, you come up with an equation, and we're gonna solve it here. We're gonna discuss this together. So, why is stupidity equal? Like, how does stupidity equal to lower education? A lot of individuals who, in history, have not really received very high education, they become saints, or they become very successful in their own specific, unique ways. There are many of these in history. No, I'm not giving examples because I'm not trying to prove to you that. Just go to Google. Google would do that job. Okay, just type in successful people who have had some have already passed away, maybe, okay, in maybe 400 years ago. Okay, they exist. Did not have high education. Just type that in Google. Thank you, Google. So many people have been like that, and then then usually those who say this phrase like "I'm stupid, I'm not good at school" would then reply saying, "Well, but I'm not them." Well, who said, who told you that you are not them? Why can't you think that you are one of them, or you could be one of them? Why are you already denying the possibility that you could be like them? It's up to you. If you're already closing the doors, meaning your possibilities of I was gonna say thriving, and then my tongue could not function at that moment, so that's why I was like, anyways, like if you're already closing the doors and you're like shutting down the possibilities of you thriving to becoming better versions of yourselves, like versions, okay? We keep evolving, we keep getting better and better, so it's an S versions. It's like iPhone, iOS system. It keeps updating, upgrading. It's like it's never gonna end. But that's the same for us humans, isn't it? We keep upgrading, we keep learning, we keep expanding, we keep experiencing, and so are you. You are also gonna learn, right? Yes, you might have not had a high education, or you might not be able to study well, getting good grades when you were in school. That does not define that you are stupid. Knowledge does not mean intelligence. Knowledge does not mean smart. You are uniquely who you are. Those who study a lot, learn like stuffing a lot of knowledge in their brain, it does not necessarily make them smart or intelligent. It's the same as like a person who can own a lot of things, this person, they might not be very savvy at managing all the possessions that they own. Like they have a lot, right? They have a lot, but it does not mean that they are good at managing it, nor would they be very, what do you call it? Like intelligently utilizing these resources. Does it make sense? It's like you stuff everything in a place, but you are not organized with the things that you own. It's the same as knowledge. People can like eat a lot of knowledge, have a lot of certificates, have a lot of degrees. Yeah, but it does not necessarily mean that these people are smart or better than you just because of the education. It seems that they have attained and you haven't. Everyone has a different life. Everyone has a different way of experiencing life. You could be very good at cooking. You could be very good at drawing. You could be very good at public speaking. You could be very good at sharing your own inner feelings. You could be very good at maths. You could be very good at sewing. You could be very good at farming, gardening. You could be very good at observing people. So can any of this necessarily get a degree? If you want to make a course out of it, sure, anything can become a course. Public speaking can become a course. Sewing can become a course, right? Is all these courses then turn into education, turn into certificates that other people would join the course, learn through it, and graduate from it, and then they would get a certificate. So does it actually matter the knowledge that we usually perceive as academia, be it like biology, chemistry, science, or literature, or any kind of mechanics, right? Like engineering. These are also knowledge, but everything in itself is a form of knowledge. How to be a mother, how to be a wife, how to be a decent human being, how to be responsible for our environment, how to use less plastic in our daily lives. These are all knowledge. We don't have to be having all kinds of awards, certificates, only then it means that this person is intelligent or smart. Stupidity does not mean you don't have a good education. Stupidity means that you are not aware of your own strength. Intelligence means you are able to turn your weakness into strength because you see through it and you learn from it. And that's how we grow, right? So does it mean that you're stupid just because you don't have a good education? Just because you're not good at school? Because you're not good at English writing, or you're not good at literature, or you're not good at maths? These are just all standard kind of knowledge for everyone to kind of absorb, so that we can all kind of have the basic skill, basic knowledge on this. But if you don't do well in this, but you're like, what is it, like Master Chef, like Gordon Ramsay. I don't know about if he had a good education or not, but he's a very decent guy. Like, he's funny and he cooks good. He's very authentic. So what could we say? Like, everyone has, how should I say? Like, everyone has a gift. Not even a gift. Like, within a gift, you have multiple, infinite gifts that waiting for each of us to discover. So now I'm talking here and I'm just like, how could you say that you're stupid when you are so preciously infinite? You are so talented, but you have to discover that. But before you discover your own strengths, you have to first recognize it. You have to first acknowledge it, and believe it, right? At least you have to first believe it. If you don't believe that you are a gift, you believe that you are a piece of shit, then, well, I can't help you with that, and that's why I'm talking to you here. Okay? So if you think you are a piece of shit, then you're a piece of shit. But if you think you are a beautiful gift to the world, then you are a beautiful gift. So it's your choice, okay? But so you have to first believe that you are that gift. And so you can see the gift in front of you and start to discover what's in it. So next time if you want to say that I'm stupid, I'm not good at school, can we let's rephrase it, okay? Let's rephrase it. Next time, if you have this kind of urge to say it again, what can we say? What do you guys think? How can we rephrase this? Okay. Let's rephrase it. I was not good at school, but I'm not stupid. I'm capable of learning anything. And I'm willing to put in efforts and time into it, and so be it. I am anything that I wish to be because I put time and effort into myself. I am the investment. Okay? So next time, education does not mean that you are smart or stupid. Okay? Education is just a form of how knowledge comes together and to share with other people. And so you, my dear friend, if you're very good at cooking, you may also start posting on YouTube, sharing your cooking skills. You never know what's gonna happen. Okay, sure. Okay, let's go to the third one. This one I hear very often, actually. Like, I hear very often from yeah, I do hear very often. This one is quite common. So it goes like this, quote unquote. No, it's not possible. I tried it before. Okay, it's like, no, it's not possible. I tried it before. And then usually I hear this because people would say this to me, right? And then usually I would not say like straight back at them what I'm gonna say, but it's in my mind I would be like, blah, 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 blah. But if it's to people that I could actually say it, aka people who are actually closer to me, because those that I would not say it usually are strangers. Like, we don't even have any connections, so I would not say it. But for those that I actually know in real life, like we do have a relationship, I would usually say it. Okay, so say if it's a friend, okay, say it's a friend or like family member, they'll say, no, it's not possible, I tried it before. Then I would be like, well, it is possible. It is possible that it's gonna work. I know you tried it before, but it does not mean that if I try this time, it might not work. Not because you are worse than me. That's why it didn't work. It's just simply that there are different possibilities. Maybe, now, let's put it into a scenario. Like, say, if we're trying to clean a pair of shoes, okay? So say I use this particular type of product from a supermarket or from a store, try to clean that white sneakers, let's say, okay? So say there is a person who tried to clean her or his white sneakers with this type of product, okay? So, and then he or she said, oh, no, it's not possible. I tried it before. It doesn't work, okay? And then because I suggested that I want to clean it again, I want to clean my pair of white sneakers with this kind of product. That's what they would say, okay? Now that's the scenario, that's the context here. So in this particular case, if I feel like I do really want to try it, like I really want to try it using this product to clean my white sneakers, while they say, suppose, okay, they say, no, it's not possible. I tried it before. It's not going to help the white sneakers. It's not going to help it turning white again. Okay, it's not a good product, say. But if I fully trust that, no, I feel like it's a good product, I do want to try it on my own. Even if it's not a good product, I still want to, prove it to myself, not prove to them. It's just I trust myself and I just want to experience. I want to try it out. Hey, who knows? Who knows, right? There are so many different factors in this. It's not about these people are wrong. No, it's just about like being kind of like a scientist. I'm not a person like this. I'm like, no, it's not about if you think it's good or not, it's possible or not. To me, everything is possible. That's me, okay? Everything is possible. Everything is possible. And so I would then try it. And if it really does not work, then I would come into a conclusion within myself that, okay, so maybe this product is not very effective. And that's it. Okay? So no, it's not possible. I tried it before. This is one scenario that I would react or respond to, that I would say, oh, okay, I'm going to try. Usually I would be silent and I would just try it on my own. Most of the time, I'm going to be honest, is actually, it works. Because sometimes people use product in different ways. Maybe they did not add water into it. Like some people don't like reading the manuals before using any product, so they might not get the optimal result from using that certain type of product, right? But I'm the type of person that I would actually, like I would try to look into it, like how to make it work. So every person has a different way of experiencing or experimenting with things, with many things. So to me, when it comes to people, if it's about themselves, that like, no, it's not possible, I tried it before, say to cope with one's emotional distress, okay, something like this. Now here's the thing, it's the same scenario actually that when I respond to the cleaning product, say, I would not be discouraged by, is that word disinterest? Yeah, I would not be discouraged by other people's experience first. I would like to try on my own. And that's the same for whoever talks to themselves that, oh, I tried it before, it's not going to work on me. But okay, if it's not going to work, if you had a similar experiences and you derive from that thinking this new type of experiences would not bring you more joy, you're basically shutting doors, right? You're closing doors of the possibilities that maybe this one actually work. Why don't you try it? Why don't you just try it? You never know, right? Even if it's like one more time that you feel like, no, it's not working, then so it is. Then it's not working. It's not the best thing for you. Okay, you're too good for that. It's not that you're too bad for it. It's you're too good for this, so there's a better one incoming for you. Okay, you're good. You're good, okay? You tried it before and it is possible that it's not working, it's not going to work. But bear in mind that it's not because you tried it before, you already had this concept in your mind, so everything else like this would not work ever. No, be open to that. Be open to that. Who told you that it's not going to work? Any kind of similar experiences. Hey, they are similar. They're not the same. Okay, that's the key word. They are similar. It doesn't mean that they are the same. It's the same as relationship. Some people had really toxic relationships in the past. And then they would think, no, I'm not going to date again. I'm not going to get into marriage again. That's fine, okay? If you don't feel like dating, it's okay. Stay happily single, good for you, okay? If you're like, I don't want to get married again, good for you as well. If you stay happily single, okay, or in any way, kind of, there are many types of relationships out there, okay? So be happy or whatever you are, I support you, okay? But it's just like, it is possible that if you actually stay single for the sake of you don't want to get hurt again, girl, boy, who told you that the next one is not going to be the love of your life? Who told you that? You're like, I tried it before, and every single time I am hurt like a piece of shit. And then I just don't want to love again. Well then, if that's the case, okay, I see. But it doesn't mean that there are people out there not gonna love you. Okay, but first you gotta love yourself. Okay, you gotta love yourself and know that you deserve to be loved the way you truly are. Before you deny the fact that you don't deserve to be loved, think a moment, take a moment to think, take a moment to reflect that Is it true that you really don't deserve to be loved? What makes you not deserve to be loved the way you truly are? You are lovable and you are good enough, very good enough, and you are very lovable. Who told you you're not? If you have this voice in you, like, let's erase it. Okay, let's erase that. You're good enough, my dear friend, okay? You are lovable and you are a beautiful angel. So be that angel, be that lovable, beautiful thing, and be that good enough person, okay? But it's always up to you. Okay? And so that's the third one. I'm getting a little bit hot here. Okay, let's go to the fourth one. And then we're going to wrap it up with the fifth one. So the fourth one is, quote unquote, I don't know if they're going to like it. This one is very, very dominant. Sometimes I do hear, I think it's not as dominant as the third one just now, the one that we talked about just now. But this one, this one actually is, a lot of people say it too. It's like, suppose, like, there are many contexts that people, like, okay, suppose a designer designs something, okay, and then they have to show it to a client, okay, and then they would, before they show it to clients, they would have this kind of like inner intrusive self-talk or intrusive moments that, or even talk to their colleagues like, I don't know if they're gonna like it, like that. Like, I think it's more in the form of like self-doubt, or, you know, it's more in the form of self-doubt and the fear of rejection or fear of abandonment, you know, things like this. But these are all very underlying root causes that would bring a person to expressing in such a way that, like, I don't know if they're gonna like it. Boy, it does not matter if they're gonna like it or not. Yes, I know that's your client, I know, but listen, the point is not about if they're gonna like it or not. The point is, you show your creation to your client and they would have a response. That's the only thing you need to know. And their response of liking your design or not, it does not mean anything. And you'll be like, hey, how can it not be anything? Because my job depends on that. If they're not gonna like it, I don't know what to do. I have to redo the draft again. I have to talk to my boss. Well, yes, I know that's something ensuing, right? That's something to go from there. But the point is not about if they like it or not. Then you're like, then what is it? Then what? Huh? Then what is it? The point? The point is that you don't care if they like it or not. Are you confident in your own work? Are you passionate with it? Are you loving it? Does it excite you? Okay, if it's a yes, then why does it even matter if they like it or not? If they actually show indifference or not liking it, that's called a response. And it does not mean that they don't like you, because your creation is not you. Your creation is what you like. And so that means if your client doesn't like your creation, it's just a preference. It's just a preference. It does not mean they don't like you. You know, I know this is very fine, but it does not even matter if they like it or not. If they like it, say if they like it, good. It's easier for the progress because you're actually giving service, right, to a client. That's why I say it's a response. You just need a response from the client because you're fitting their taste. You're trying to fit their taste if that is what you are. If that's what you want, because a lot of the time, for designers, especially, because I used to work in such a field as well. For designers, it's actually very, how should I say? It's not easy to fit someone else's taste while fulfilling one's own desire. Okay, if you're a designer, I think you would resonate with what I'm trying to express. Is that if you actually like something and the other person doesn't like it, you feel attacked. Like, oh. Oh. Because usually, for designers or creators, usually would associate their creations with themselves because it's like, I give birth to this. So if you attack what I give birth to, you're basically attacking me, okay? Like, this is actually very common. It is common. But this is how I see it here, is that how I perceive it. Through this phrase, quote unquote, I don't know if they're gonna like it, is that if they don't like it, then they don't like it. End of story. If they like it, they like it. Because it does not matter. It doesn't relate to me. Like, it's not about me. Yeah, let's even put it this way. Whatever they like or don't like is not about me. It's about themselves. Does it make sense? Because it's a personal preference. Everyone can have a different personal preference. So if whatever they like or they don't like is a reflection of themselves. And similarly, whatever I like and whatever I don't like is simply a reflection of myself. It's not about anyone else. Like, whatever I like and whatever I don't like. Does it make sense here? I know this is kind of like me, but it is. So that's why let's get back to it. I don't know if they're gonna like it. It does not matter if they like it or not, because whatever they like and what they don't like is about themselves. It's none of my business. My business here, if I'm a designer, is just to know what they like or what they don't like and design whatever fits their taste and done. Get the money, bye. Yeah. But because designers usually have a spirit of artist. Right? So, I mean, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how other people like or dislike anything, because that's really about themselves. It's not directly about me in any way, shape, or form. It's not even indirectly about me in any shape or form. Because it's so important to know about what I am, who I am, and what I want. Whatever they say, even if they say, even if they criticize my creation, my work, even anything, all right, I see it, I hear it, but I am who I am. It's not that I'm being self-centered and I'm like not wanting to hear other people's opinions. It's that I filter them. I filter the opinions and understanding, oh, okay, is this something that I want? But at the end of the day, it's not about other people's opinions. Whatever other people say is just for us to observe about ourselves. Is this something that I need to reflect on about myself? Or is this something that I can learn from this experience, which is their opinions? Is there something that valuable for me to learn about myself, not about them, not about whatever external? It's just that, is it worth it for me to even care about how other people's opinions are? They do give me a certain point of view to see into myself, and that is valuable. But whatever they criticize, even to some kind of verbal abuse, those are none of my business. But I'm as a life, I need to swallow. I'm talking a lot because like whatever they say is just a reflection about themselves. It's nothing about me. It's nothing about me. If people say something hurtful, if people say like I don't like you, I don't like your work, or say your work is, that's a reflection of themselves. So that's why I said in the beginning, it doesn't matter if they like it or not, because it's not about us. If people like it or not, that's about them. They like it, okay. They don't like it, okay. That's it. So trust yourself, trust your work, trust your creation, be who you are, be your authentic self, and shine bright. Okay? Okay. Okay? Okay. So let's go to the fifth one, the last one, wrap up. I'm already sweating like a wet bird in the river. Okay. The fifth one is, this one's about romance. Quote unquote, I don't think he likes me. I don't think he likes me. Or like, I don't think she likes me, or I don't think he likes me, okay, in any way, shape, or form. Non-gendered here, non-gendered. Non-gendered girl, non-gendered boy, okay? So, I don't think he or she likes me. Now, first off, when it comes to romantic situations like this, you don't have to think if the other person likes you or not. Because if you like that person, that's good enough. And it's very tricky here is that if we think that I don't think he likes me, why? You already shutting door again. Why are you shutting door? Why are you shutting down possibilities, huh? Honey, why? Tell me. Why are you shutting down or closing off any possibility that leads you to the mega happy life? Okay, why don't you say yes to the positive things, but instead of saying yes to the positive things, you say yes to negative thoughts? Why? Tell me why. Tell me why. Why? Right? Even if it's just not this one, all 5 phrases, these are all subscribing to negative thoughts, right? So no, I don't, okay? It's your choice, it's your free will if you want or not to subscribe to negative thoughts. But I'm like, no, bro, no, girl, no, I'm not subscribing to any of this negative thoughts, negative patterns, negative people, negative energies. No, I'm like, no, not on my watch. So I say yes to positivity. I say yes to positive thoughts. I say yes to positive possibilities. And so I don't think he likes me. Let's rephrase that, my dear. I don't know if he likes me or not, but that doesn't matter because I like myself. You feel that? Powerful! Powerful! This is self-love. Okay, self-love. Self-love. I am beautiful. I am great. I'm amazing. I'm a flower in the sun. No, really, say this to yourself often, like in front of a mirror or anything, okay, that you just say it like, I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. Like the beat is off. I'm amazing. I'm beautiful. I'm great. I am amazing. Gorgeous. Smart. Intelligent. Kind. Loving. I am lovable and I'm good enough. I am I am happy. I am joy. I'm blissful. I'm blessed because I am. And okay, so today this video is done. we're officially closing out with the best closing, which is I am good enough and I'm worthy of love. And I'm amazing. And so are you. Okay, and so I hope to see you in the next one. I hope you enjoy this video as much as I do. And so, thank you, my friends. I will see you in the next one. Oh, bye-bye.